This wasn't the way Luis Sierra wanted to bury his father.
No se puede verlo.
But the local authorities ordered a rushed, late-night burial, which Luis videoed on his phone.
There were orders that the body must be buried, and there was no turning back. So the only thing I could do was try and stream it, so that my friends on Facebook could be there with me at the time, because they forbid people to be close to the grave. There were even police that kept people away.
Luis is convinced his father, a pilot for a Nicaraguan airline, died of COVID-19. Funeral directors say his family's trauma is increasingly common. They say they've been so busy in recent months, they've run out of coffins.
Entre todos nos comunicamos.
The funeral homeowners all communicate with each other, and we lend each other vehicles and things like that. We've buried about 200 people a night so far, without relatives, without candles, without anything.
Their experience contrasts with the government's official figures for coronavirus deaths, which show very few so far. Unlike other Latin American countries, President Daniel Ortega hasn't implemented social distancing measures. He says the spike in deaths this year from pneumonia has little to do with the coronavirus pandemic.
We have a normal cycle in pneumonia deaths. The important thing is that in beating this pandemic, there is no crisis in Nicaragua.
But doctors say hospitals are overwhelmed by patients suffering from respiratory illnesses. And the Pan American Health Organization said Nicaragua's government has refused to allow its staff into any hospitals, adding to concerns that Ortega's downplaying the effects of the pandemic. Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.